Why should Ryan Vargas be the guy? Oh, well, you're a race car driver, you're just steering a wheel all day. But in reality, you are in a metal coffin. I had surgery on it when I was about 11 months old. It affects 1 in every 2,000 to 3,000 kids.
Watching Ryan succeed and overcome a lot of obstacles as well. He's a unique breed.
I want to be at the top. I want to compete at the highest levels and race at the highest levels and win. My name is Ryan Vargas. I am a professional race car driver, and this is No Days Off.
Good.
The pit stop training is more for, the pit crews, right? Those guys are athletes. They are doing what a lot of people cannot do, and they're having to do it in under 12 seconds.
We just want to try to give them as many different reps as we can, so at the racetrack, whatever pattern that they see doesn't shock them by no means. Just want to make sure we give them as many scenarios as possible, just so when we go to the racetrack, there's no curveballs.
What I do is sometimes I'll go down there, drive the race car, and just get more acclimated to it. Going in and experiencing doing a live pit stop like that.
So we orchestrate our communication through body language, or how we do so many reps together that we have that feel of we know where we're going to be at any given time. And I think that's where you have that unity.
It always helps to just be in the seat and doing something to learn and get better. That's what makes a good team great.
Ooh, that looked good.
I always liked race cars growing up. It was what I wanted to do, it was what I liked. When I was young, I had plenty of toy cars. It was just all I thought about. To be where I'm at today, 23 years old, living in Charlotte, North Carolina, chasing this dream of being in racing. Some days I can't even fathom it because for so long it seemed so impossible. So this is where I keep a lot of my race gear stored. The helmet is absolutely stunning. It stands out and it has the scar down the side, just like how mine is. So that's something that I always try and incorporate so that people can at least know, oh, that's a Ryan Vargas helmet. So I was born with what is called craniosynostosis. It's basically caused when your soft spot shuts and it fuses the sutures in your skull. You have 4 of them. Mine were fused together, and so this part of my head is actually completely flat. And I had surgery on it when I was about 11 months old. Thankfully, that's the only surgery I needed, but there are thousands upon thousands of children and young adults who go through multiple surgeries and may not be able to live normal lives. I'm very fortunate to be here, but there are so many people who do not have that luxury. And so if I could at least give some hope to some of these kids and kind of show, hey, you can still chase your dream, then I will absolutely do so.
We're gonna start up some lights today, get brain warmed up, and we'll go from there.
I'd say the more surprising thing that a lot of people don't really think about is, oh, well, you're a race car driver, you're just sitting in a seat and steering a wheel all day. But in reality, you are in a metal coffin that's going 180 miles an hour, and anything can happen at any point.
One of the big things is his cognitive functions. Things that are going to make him make a decision and make that decision quick. Obviously, driving in these races, things happen really fast. And from a safety and precision standpoint, we want to make sure that he can react accordingly and reacts in a smart way to everything that's happening around him.
It's all about making sure that you're able to maintain the mental clarity while being able to physically withstand the heat and the adverse circumstances in those race cars. I'm doing as much physical training as I possibly can, and then I'll do some cognitive training where I'm hitting some lights, trying to react to that and make sure I meet that reaction time. Just making sure that you're able to perform even when you are completely exhausted. That's what makes the good drivers even better.
He takes every advantage possible and he takes every opportunity he can get, and those are the kind of people that you do not mind helping because they want it that bad.
So right in here is basically my simulation room / gaming room / streaming studio. This is where I do all my streaming, all my gaming. Everything on here is laser scanned and is as realistic as you could possibly get. So I would say I'm on here probably anywhere from 2 to 3 hours a day. And then once the race season comes along, especially when I'm going to, say, a track over in Europe, right, that I haven't been to or that I don't have any notes on, I'll get on here and run practice laps at those road courses and get used to that. So that's just part of it.
I think Ryan stands out from his character. You're going to get the goodness of who he is. He's a fierce competitor. You have to be in this market. He's just one of those that you feel better about yourself when you leave him. And I think that's why he succeeds on a level that he has, because of the type of person that he is.
Every day I wake up and I tell myself, why should Ryan Vargas be the guy? I want to be at the top. I want to compete at the highest levels and race at the highest levels and win. I'd say the biggest thing that I look at a lot is just knowing where I've come from, you know, what I've done to get here, and what I'm going to do to continue moving forward. That's the dream right there.